Hey there, Zeta here. And welcome to a new Let's Play thing, I guess. That's probably what this is. If it isn't a Let's Play, well, you guys aren't even going to see it, so I will just scrap the video if that turned out to be the case. The reason why is because this is a bit of a weird one for me. Welcome to the Big Catch Tacklebox. I've been doing a lot of indie stuff lately, in case you haven't really been able to tell. And I am continuing down that line of gaming-ness-y stuff with this game. It is a game that is a 3D platformer. I said the wrong number. And I kickstarted it. Or I helped kickstart it, among many people, because after, like, the rise of, like, certain games like Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight and whatnot, I wanted to kind of, like, get my name in there, too, and feel like I at least helped contribute to these cool games that exist. And then I kickstarted Ukulele, and that turned into a thing. I hesitate to call that a game. It was more of a thing that... but either way, it didn't completely deter me, and so there have been some games that I have, like, put my little bit of financial support towards, and the Big Catch is one of them. And similar to Ukulele, it released a thing called the Tacklebox here. Similar to when Ukulele did a completely separate demo thing called the Ukulele Toy Box. So, this is like a taste of the full game that does not exist yet. The Big Catch is not real. It was this big, and it got away. That'll make more sense if you hadn't realized that this is a game about fishing. Point is, I don't really normally do Let's Plays of demos. However, based on what I can tell about this game, it is more... It's a demo in the sense that it's like a separate thing, rather than it's just like, hey, here's like the first bit of the actual full game. Like, it seems like it's been advertised as a bit of like a prologue sort of thing. I mean, it's got completely separate files and whatnot, so it's like, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. So I've been looking for something short to play, because like I like playing short games sometimes. Not all the time, but usually I like things that like I can do in like 10 episodes or so. Maybe 15 if I'm feeling a little spicy. So, like, my thought process is, what's something I can do? And I've just kind of been sitting around waiting since I finished my last Let's Play that I recorded, which was, I've already forgotten, it was Cavern of Dreams. Yes. So I just been kind of sitting around for like half a month, just kind of being like, I wonder what I want to play next. I'll figure it out when the time comes. And then this came out. Got an email from Kickstarter support that the tier that I pledged to, the Tacklebox tier that allowed me to play this game, the Tacklebox came out. Except it wasn't Kickstarter exclusive anymore. It was now just free for the entire public to enjoy if you have a Steam account. At least that's what it is on June 15th, the day I'm recording this. I don't know if they've changed it or not. And so, like, their thought process was, we'll make it accessible to everybody, and then instead, the people who pledged to this tier of the Tacklebox will instead get something else entirely exclusive. I don't know what that is yet. But either way, here we are in the Tacklebox, and this is the character I'm playing. He's like a bird with a fishing rod. And so if you don't know anything about this game, from what I can tell, it's basically like a parkour fishing game. It looked very neat and interesting, and so that's what I was so invested in. But as a demo, I have no idea what's going on or how to play the game, and it didn't really give me any tutorial other than I can rotate the camera. So I'm just going to mess around. I can slide. I can squat. Okay. Oop, I can make it more cinematic. Okay, so I don't... Unless there's, like, button combos, I don't really see what I can do quite yet. There's nothing here. This is a very empty demo so far. I feel like something should have happened by now. Should I not be following the path? I'm very confused. What a way to start a game, huh? There's nothing here. Do I want a sunk cost fallacy and just keep going this direction? Or do I want to go the other way? I'm sunk cost fallacying. Getting darker. Is that a good thing? Oh, I guess a cloud just passed through the sky. Anyways, this is a game based kind of around like the PS1, PS2 aesthetic. From what I've seen. How was I sliding earlier? Okay, so pressing the D-pad does things. Because, like, there were 2 paths to go, but it also immediately said, hey, turn the camera around, and I turned the camera and found a path, so, like, that was, like, what my mind did. That's what my mind said to go. It's like, okay, so I'm standing in this direction, facing this direction, and the first thing it tells me to do is turn the camera, so I turn the camera, and there's another path, so I go down the path that the camera pointed to now. I don't know. If the game... I don't know, I like to follow, like, the vibe of the game, and at the very minimum, I would say, you're gonna make a game where, like, the first thing is, like, tells you to look around, and there's 2 paths. I feel like both paths should lead somewhere, and this path is not leading me to anywhere. Is there a faster way to move? I feel very lost. This is going to be possibly my worst first episode of any Let's Play ever. My gosh. There's some things in the distance. I just don't feel like I feel like there's absolutely something I'm missing, not in terms of, like, movement, because at this point, I'm starting to get the vibe that, like, I was just supposed to go the other way, and there's nothing this way, and I'm wasting my time for 10 minutes straight. But, like, there's all these things in the distance is the thing, too. And with all these things in the distance, I'm just thinking, like, I am moving so slowly, and I remember in, like, trailers of this game that, like, there's a lot of parkour and, like... Oh, I died. Okay. Alright. Good first 10 minutes. Let's actually see what the game has to offer now, shall we? Why did they let me just walk all of that distance, only to kill me? Well, whatever. Okay, I can collect things. Cool. Alright, let's actually get into the game now, shall we? I got a little... That's a neat little autosave icon. Balance atop and leap gracefully between pointed lines. What the heck does that mean? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying to grab these things. So, there's definitely more to, like, the game than this. Aha. About timing, but holy shit, am I bad at depth perception? Maybe that's where this view comes into play. Okay. I get up there. I don't know, but somebody's sleeping over there, and there's more jewels over this way, so let's see what's over this way. This is mostly going to be, now that I've, like, gotten to a thing. Are these vines? Yes, yes they are. So that lets me, like, choose my direction. If I so desire, at least. Okay, so I'm gonna have a grappling hook, but what button is it? Right bumper. There we go. Okay. You tell me. I keep pressing the wrong button. Hello.
Alrededor. Mueve. Sin pal. Paresdor. Pal. Creo cos. Creo pal. Tino las pal.
Okay.
De que aparece.
Yeah, about that. I kind of, like, exploded into dust after going the wrong way for 10 minutes.
Sim do pares. Trombe sim. Tino las trom redet. Sim do de que de mis pal. Pares de mis ves mi alred. Sim redet. De mis de que redet. Que los creo costrom mi alred.
Okay, let's finish, like, looking at everything else around here before I say, hey, let's go do something else. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, reel in. I'm pressing X. Right. Switch controls and... Switch controller and not being a... Push button layout. So all the buttons are for Xbox. And I'm using a Switch controller. Ah, health. Okay. I don't know if I'm, like, supposed to collect all of these or what, but I do like collecting things. That's kind of my jam. Gotcha. Hello, entire rest of the map. I don't know if this is interesting at all, but I'm having a good time trying to play it, and that's what matters to me. Oh, that's what this is. It's not just cinematic, it's a lock-on, like Zelda. I am very confused what it's trying to get me to do here. Ah. Okay. Alright, this is gonna... There's a lot to do here. Nope. Okay, I don't like that there doesn't seem to be a switch target system. Where I can, like, swap between what target I want to use. But overall, I like the idea of, like, hooking something. It's like kind of like the thing that I loved about Gravity Circuit, you know? Where, like... you basically get to... you basically get to, like, grab something and, like, throw it at enemies. Like, that's basically what this is right now. There are all these balloons. Do they keep coming back or something, or what? I've just now realized that this thing has been on my thing the entire time. And never left, so I didn't have to keep, like, coming back to it the entire time. So that's probably why there's so many. Maybe I'm supposed to just get rid of them all in one go. Alright, I think I got the hang of it now. Yeah, okay, they keep coming back. God damn it, I keep doing that. So they do keep coming back. The problem is I don't know which ones are the ones that I've gotten and which ones I haven't. I also don't know if I'm even supposed to get all these things or not. Okay, Sonic rail grinding is very awkward to do. Okay. I missed this one right here. Is there like a list? Warp. If there is a list, it doesn't really tell me. How do I get these two now? Do I just have enough to, like... Can I just breach the water? I don't like the water controls that much, because, like, the buttons that you need to press are A and X. And that's just kind of really weird orientation for me to do. I'm getting it, I guess. I got those two at least. None in there. Alright, so if there are only 30, then if I can get this, then I'll have gotten everything. And I can not worry about those things. But I don't know if there are 30 or not. Okay. Let's Mario Sunshine this. Well, I got 30. I don't know if that's how much I'm supposed to have or not. But it's what I have. By the way, this is fishing, so we can also go fishing. If I can figure out... Ow. Seduced to shore. I am very attractive. What is that supposed to mean, seduced to shore? I don't even... They're like bait anywhere, probably. That'd be my guess. So there's wall run. God, I hate that you can move around during these things, because I feel like it makes me think that I have, like, the capability of doing things, and then suddenly, no, you can't. Because your buttons are also being used to navigate the text box. You thought you could jump while in control? You have no control whatsoever. I'm going to also keep whacking absolutely everything, because that's in my head. Jumping with A just after performing a crouch slide results in a kick jump. Spin L to spin. Okay, there is a lot to do. I'm going to have a lot of massive button confusion in this game, Okay, so I don't maintain height while doing parkour? I'm very lost. Does it want me to do, like, the slide kick maneuver into that? I don't have the height for that, though. Do you like urchins? No? Okay. Okay. Do I get anything for being up here? Trying to get over there? Can I even make it over that way? Ooh, that's a great... Okay, yes I can, because there's a grabbable wall here. I didn't register that as a grabbable wall. What a time for the game to just completely lag. God, I tried to do the thing and then suddenly everything lagged and I couldn't, and none of my inputs went through to jump. Awesome. Awesome. That's not as hard of a jump as I was making it out to be. I'm just bad at this game. Wow, for a demo, I mean... This is the tutorial area. The tutorial of a tutorial. But man, is this tight and tricky. This feels like a game that is going to really, really demand a lot from the player. Way more than I thought from trailers. The trailers just made it all look cool and seamless. Now it's like I'm like actually like trying to play the game, it's like, holy shit, this requires a lot. And why am I so... I don't understand why sometimes I have height while doing that and other times I don't. What am I doing different? Because clearly I'm doing something differently each time, but I feel like I'm doing the same thing. Maybe it's just the point where it, like, lets me hit the wall? I don't know. Okay, how about you don't lag this time, game? There we go. See how easy it is when you don't lag? Alright, I made it up here. Okay. Hello, friend. Oh. Well. Okay. She's not even gonna stop and say hi. Okay. Well, now what? I like your voice.
Mi alrededor de mis pal, mi alrededor de mis alrededor parece pal que los mi alrededor.
Okay, so I need to get the fish. But how? 'Cause I'm pretty certain I got myself a shortcut with this wire. Yeah, it's a pulley. But how do I get the fish? Like, what even counts as shore here? I looked around, there's not like a beach or anything. When I tried to, like, get the fish to go to that way, it didn't. Yeah, like, he turns around, he doesn't go that. Yeah, he doesn't go that way. I don't understand. You want one of these? Because these are nearby. I don't even know what these are. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, this is not at all what I was expecting out of this fish. Okay, well, I got the fish. That was a very... Alright, well, I solved the puzzle. I feel like for a tutorial, it could have been nice to know that this was, like, fish bait. If it said anything about that, but... I guess the problem... The main problem for me was I came up here, saw this, didn't get any indication it did anything, and then jumped back down. So, like, in my head, that tree was completely unrelated to the fish here. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back up now. Will you let me go into the wastes now? Have I proven myself worthy to you? I'm sorry! I'm used to pressing the interact button to interact with things.
¿Ves? Que a los creo. ¿Ves? Cos creo dedor. Trombes. Muercos sendor. Creo. Y no las. Dedor. Trompal parece. Muere de vez y no las. Muercos de mis. Que a los pal y no las dedor.
Okay, thank you. So that just seems to be like some sort of weird currency.
Cos. Rede mi al retron mi al red. Dedor. Sem creo de que a. Muerpal. Dedor. Muer creo parece. Cos. Rede vez. Muer. Tron. Parece.
Okay, well... That sure was a while, wasn't it? I don't want to make the first episode just be like 10 minutes of nothing, then 20 minutes of tutorial. And this is why there's all that stuff in the... Okay, now the pathway makes more sense. Okay. Well, we're out into the wild now, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm going, but I'm certainly gonna be going. I see. So there's a fish here. I need to move faster to get it. Gotcha. So the fish are the collectibles. I get you now. So they're the primary collectible of the game. And apparently they're not always going to be in the water. I can work with that. My question now is, what is the point of cash? I love that the game keeps lagging during all these critical moments. I get that my computer is not the greatest thing, but, like, I would expect it to be, like, you know, somewhat consistent on some level. But then I'm just, like, here, and it's, like, suddenly, it just, like, it's running fine, and then suddenly it's like, oh, by the way, you're in this area. Middle finger. It's very annoying. There we go. Once I realized, like, the bouncy thing and I saw the wall, I was like, okay, I get it now. Well, that was a lucky catch, huh? You could call it a big cut, in fact. Alright. The air movement in this game is not what I'm expecting it to be. Did I get everything up there? I got the gems. But I don't know if I got everything up there, so 1 second. Okay, I made it back up here. That's not anything. Those aren't anything. Okay, so it seems like up here the only two things were the gems. But however, I didn't actually check what's in here. If anything. Ow! Okay, well, the only thing down here is the thing that hurts me. Got it. Let's see what's over in this tower. Things are happening around me, and I have no idea what they are. It's very hard to steer. I think I'm getting the hang of it, though. Okay, so this is where I just was. So what this is like a Great Sea thing, basically. Essentially, there's a whole bunch of islands. if I should be, like, going after these towers or not. Or just avoiding them. I guess I'll just ignore them for now. I don't know. Well, I found this place. This place looks huge. We got a fish, okay. I need to figure out how to get bait for the fish, then. Because I've run into this situation before. I should also end the episode soon, because now it's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, this is... There was at least something in this episode. I still feel bad about the opening. And honestly, the tutorial could have gotten better too, just in general. I don't want to, like, give the game, like, a bad, like, first impression. That is cool. It's just also, it's like... You're diving into something that feels very... very much not easy to just dive into, is what I would say. I don't see anything immediately, like, helpful. I'm gonna guess, like, the bait for this fish is probably far away. So, I think I'm gonna call it here for this first episode of the Tacklebox. And... is that a thing up there? That might be bait up there. I don't know. Next time on Let's Play with the Big Catch Tacklebox. Hopefully actual more progress will be made. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to indicate. I kind of wish I had, like, a map or something. Or even at least just, like, an indication of, like, how many things are in an area. Anyways. Let's end this first episode with a fish. Because it was just kind of here. Neato. Anyways, next time on Let's Play the Big Catch Tacklebox.